Hi, I'm Taylor, and this is a little bit of information about body rolling and what is it. And the Yamuna brand on it is a particular school, education school of work that I teach. It is based on a small ball therapy, and what makes it different than other small ball therapies, there have been people who are like, oh, I just roll around on tennis balls. What this is these are specially designed balls. I'm going to hold one up here. The largest ball that we have is about 8 to 10 inches, and it ranges down to the smaller ones, and this is about 4 inches, little black ball, so that we can do bigger release in the body, and we can do also a lot of detail work. So you're trying to imagine perhaps what it is that we're working on. When you see the skeleton here, Howard, a lot of our focus is about penetrating, releasing musculature, soft tissue, and in turn, connecting to bone. Personally, from my experience in doing this work, what I found is it's the piece of the system that oftentimes is missing if we're going outside of ourselves to do either a stretch therapy guided by yoga teachers or into a massage therapist studio where they're working with their hands. What we need to do is we need to be thinking internally. If we're thinking all the way into the bones and into the organs, how can we best stimulate the tissue and create space? With every step we take and with every move we make, we're exercising musculature and we're shortening it. We're causing ourselves to contract. And when you look at Howard in his nice forward, kind of hunched forward position with his shoulders, it's a position that we don't really want to take any earlier than we have to. As we age, when we shorten tissue, so when that origin, where the muscle starts to the insertion, where it ends and inserts at the other end, we need ways in order to open up and free that which gets exercised into the tissue. You've probably heard of lactic acid and various things like that. We also store toxins in our tissue. So if you've ever had a flu and you feel like that ache all over or something, like you feel like you have a stiff neck if you've overdone it, stiff neck, upper shoulders, those kinds of things. This is a way to help free up the tissue from the origins of the muscles out to the insertions. And our education process has to do with freeing the spine. It's very much based on getting the energy flowing. All systems really look to the spine, whether it's yoga or acupuncture or meridian work or any of the ancient studies. What we do is we stimulate the spine, we create space between the vertebra, and then we start working from the spine all the way out to the fingertips, to the toes, and all the way to the top of the head. So it's a very holistic system. If you're to think about what is it that as you imagine what it is, it frees up the tissue, it creates space, it actually lengthens as well as strengthens the body tissue, and as you make space in the bone, we talk a lot about the structure or the architecture of the body. And when we're working on the architecture, if we can get more space, more stability, more groundedness, and more lift, you're going to feel that you're floating through your life as opposed to feeling contracted and compressed. If you'd like to know more about our work, I've got more written on the website. I just wanted to give you a little brief preamble. It's one of those things where you kind of need to feel it to believe it. You could see it. It wouldn't look that fantastical. As far as a spectator sport, it wouldn't be the top of my list. But come, give it a try. Balls are available on the back end of the website. I sell them by eaches, or if you were to choose to do a package with me, you would be welcome to set up a half day or ongoing weekly program, and I work you through the system custom for your body so that you can best free up what it is that you need to first, and that you get the best functionality and the best pain relief that you could possibly imagine. Thanks so much. If you're interested in connecting with me, please hit the contact button below and you can hook in and get on a call with me. I look forward to speaking with you. Thanks so much.